Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this out there on the World Wide Web. This is Jeremy Geelan for SYS-CON TV. We are here at 10th Cloud Expo, New York. I'm here with Brady Murray. Pleased to see you, sir, from Eucalyptus Systems.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me, Jeremy.
Well, you're more than welcome. Eucalyptus, I think, has been at every single Cloud Expo since we began. I have to check, but I'm almost certain. And you're thriving on it, so you're pretty happy with us, I should think.
I think we very much are. I think we'll continue to come to everyone. As long as you have them, we'll be here.
And then, of course, there is that other thing about all these users of Eucalyptus who possibly also play a role. Tell us that. What are the metrics? How many... Just what are your favorite metrics about Eucalyptus's success story?
Favorite metrics. Over 25,000 Eucalyptus Clouds started up every year. Yep. Over 20% of the Fortune 100 running Eucalyptus. Yep. More reference deployments last year than all of our competitors put together.
Nice.
Those are my three favorites.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Eat your heart out, opponents. No, I mean, it has been an incredible success story. So let's unpack that. Why?
Yeah. I think there are a number of reasons. Very early on, I'll give credit to the team at Eucalyptus who started at UC Santa Barbara. They looked at the marketplace and said, you know, Amazon Web Services has set the standard for how to do cloud. And instead of trying to invent a new method and convert people, we'll follow their lead. And so from the very early days, Eucalyptus has implemented the AWS APIs. And as AWS has grown, we've benefited from that growth, quite frankly. And people always like to have an on-premise, a private cloud complement, if you will, to that AWS public cloud, and that's where we sit.
One of the things that I hear sort of from the sidelines, pretty complex solution, Eucalyptus. You need to know what you're doing. Is that a growth inhibitor, or just, hey, there are a lot of smart people out there who can use Eucalyptus? It seems to be the latter.
Well, I think it's both. I think when you build a complex product, you can either start at the front end and make a simple, easy-to-use GUI, right, in which case the back-end fundamentals suffer, or you can say, okay, I'm going to get the foundation right and worry about the ease of use later. And the Eucalyptus team took the latter approach. Right. So I think one thing you'll really see from us coming up, we've got a new release coming here at the end of the month. It'll be our 3.1 release. It'll be a great open source release for everyone to take advantage of. And I think with that, you'll see a lot of ease of use improvements. But you're not wrong in that statement.
No, I didn't mean it as a criticism, just more as an observation from the sidelines. Yeah. So that's going to also be attended to. So it gets better and better.
It gets better and better.
That's a pretty compelling story. Who then, I mean, you must be across all the verticals, so it's nothing that you're really controlling. So let's take another way at it. Who isn't yet using Eucalyptus, who you simply know should be? It's just a question of time. Is there a missing vertical in your own little ecosystem?
That's a very good question. We have seen pretty broad adoption. One area that I think we'll see a lot more of in the coming year would probably be the healthcare pharma vertical.
Could almost.
You know, it's just such a natural use case for cloud, and obviously with a lot of government restrictions in that space, you can't always use public cloud, so sometimes private cloud's a good fit there. We've seen a lot of early interest in that space, but haven't seen kind of the big enterprise-wide deployments yet, and I think we'll see that coming up.
Personally, that must make it continually interesting, right? When something that big isn't yet involved and you think, oh my goodness, and it's still going well even without healthcare. That's nice, huh?
It is very nice. It's also a little frightening because with every new vertical you uncover one or two new little nuances you hadn't thought about. Oh, you have to have this feature or that feature, and that's, you know, more work, but we've got the team to get it done.
Right, and as you say, the legislation and policy decisions and data residency and whatnot. But I mean, it keeps you young.
It does indeed.
And the team is booming. We're always pleased to have Martin, your CEO, talking and paneling with us and everything else. He made a walk-in appearance at a general session just now. He's all over Cloud Expo.
That he is. He loves this show. Every year he enjoys it more and more.
Came from his Finnish summer house just for us. We go to eucalyptus.com or we go to eucalyptussystems.com. I suddenly went blank.
Eucalyptus.com.
Eucalyptus.com. Go there now, see what Brady Murray has been talking to you about, and if you don't know about the Eucalyptus success story, I mean, we're covering it all the time, so just keep your eye on Cloud Expo's site. Thanks so much, Brady. Anything more to say?
My pleasure. Thank you for having me, Jeremy.
There we are. I wasn't fishing for that. Thank you so much, Brady, and thank you for joining us out there on the World Wide Web.